Today's lesson ties into essential questions number 1 and 2. 1, what makes narrative writing different from other types? And 2, how does the audience and purpose influence the format of your writing? We are beginning the second 9 weeks, and so the learning target for this lesson is content number 1. I can establish a purpose for my informative essay. And I gave a handout out for this lesson that is titled Establishing a Purpose for Informing. With informative writing, we need to make sure that our goal, that our purpose is to give knowledge to an audience about a specific subject. With that knowledge, we can give it to our audience in one of 5 different ways. We could use a method of description to describe in different paragraphs what we want them to know about our given subject. We could compare and contrast as we inform. So we might give some informative details about one thing, and then we might give some informative details about another thing and explain how they're similar and different. We might inform a audience by giving the chronological order of an event. So maybe we start by talking about what happened on the first day, the second day, the third day, and so forth. We may inform our audience using the method of problem solution. So we might tell them about a problem and explain what that problem is in detail, and then give them a solution for how that problem maybe could be fixed, or multiple solutions for how that problem may be fixed. We can inform with cause and effect. So maybe we give information about the causes of a specific event in our life, and then also explain how that specific event affected our life and made changes in our life in a certain way. For all 5 of those areas, that we need to make sure that our purpose is to inform. So if we end up getting into comparing and contrasting, and we start to say our preference and talk about this one's way better because of this, and you should think so too, then we're going to start getting into more of a persuasive type of writing. And that's not the intent of this unit. So you need to make sure the purpose of your writing is going to be to inform. On the bottom, I've just listed some questions you can ask yourself as you think and develop your topic. Remember, we're thinking of informative as something that you have background knowledge of. This is different than research writing. We are not writing for research. You may only use the ideas in your brain to write informatively throughout this unit. So no research writing. Inside this packet, if you really are having a challenging time generating a topic idea of your own, I've listed 51 different informative prompt ideas that you could utilize to help keep your mind in the task of informing, because that's our purpose throughout this unit, is to write to inform our audience about some sort of subject that you have your own background knowledge of. So now at this time, we have 1 learning target so far for this 9 weeks that you can submit a type 3 or 4 response with, and that's to establish a purpose for your informative essay. When I grade this, if you pick this one to turn in for a grade of a 7, 8, 9, or 10 on the rubric, what I'm looking for is that you stay in the informative mode. Your score will drop if your piece is written as a persuasive piece, or if your piece is written as an argumentative piece, or if your piece is a story with a conflict as a narrative. Because right now, our entire focus, goal, and purpose is that we are informing our audience. And that's the only thing we're doing throughout the second 9 weeks here.